Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts we have a collection of moonstone cutting dies. This is their Interlace collection, also known as like diamond folding, and we've also got the coordinating adorable scoreable cardstock to go with it. For example, this is one of the cards. It's so pretty and amazingly easy to do. I can't wait to show you all about it, so come back and play with us. All right, so let's go through each one of these dies. This one is the Interlace Snowflake. It's 2 pieces, and you'll see it's got all these little sort of like, I don't know, like little diamond shapes, triangles on there for folding. And then this is the tree that I showed you in the opening. And then we've got the wreath, which has 1, 2, 3, it's got 6. And then we've got the poinsettia, which has 3 pieces. Then, what's great about this is the duo, wow, I got stuck on that word. Duotone Festive Matastic Adorable Scoreable Selection. Now, what I mean by duotone is that, of course, it's double-sided, but it's specifically made to work great with these cards. So if you've got a dark brown, then you've got sort of a tan on the other side. If you've got sort of dark green, you've got this sort of mossy green on the other side. Light blue, dark blue, dark pink, light pink. You get the idea. So it works really well for this folding over process. So let's start with the card I showed you here in the opening. Got the tree. Christmas tree rather. Right, and before we start, I'm going to show you what I used for my card. This is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. So I have Joyful Christmas 12 by 12 patterned cardstock. This is one of my favorites that we have. I actually use this year round because it's got so many great plaids. It's got a few that have snowflake patterns on them, but the rest are wonderful plaids to use, and they're in great colors. So this is one I think is an absolute necessity to add to your craft stash. I'm just saying. So there's that. And then I also used some of these sweet little, these are glitter Jewel Dazzle stickers, okay? And they are so pretty to use. And then we've got some primary color thin line dazzle stickers, and we call these primary because they have, yes, the 3 primary colors. We've also added in some other colors that we think go really well with those, which is the black, dark green, and the brown. And I used, after matting this border on white cardstock, I used red ones right there at the top and the bottom. And then the little good tidings is from the Christmas collection for dazzle stickers, and this is kind of 2 sets in one. So we've got these Christmas tiny words and phrases dazzles, and I use the red, and then it also comes with Christmas script dazzles, which are gorgeous in the same color scheme. So this is also a must-have for your stash. So let's show you how this works. So you've got your 2 dies, okay, and you're going to use the outer die on one color. Okay, so my outer die is actually the light green. Okay, that's like kind of a matte that's going to go on the back. And then this one I cut from the darker green. Okay, and what you do for this one is you die cut it from the darker green, and then you center this right on there. You're going to use some low tack tape, washi tape, to secure this on there and run that through your die cutting machine again. And then you're just going to have a really nice fit with that. So now we're going to do this, and then you can see here that all of these little pieces are just cut like that. They're lovely. So what you're going to do is, we really want to have a bone folder. Got my other bone folder, so we'll just use this one. This one's off of the adorable scoreboard. All right, so we're going to evacuate this little piece right there, and then you can actually just take some red cardstock and just glue that to the back. And then you're going to take this first piece right here, and then you're just going to fold it like that, and then you're going to use your bone folder to score it down like that, and then you're just going to tuck it. This first one is the trickiest one. tuck it behind the little base of the Christmas tree. And then you're going to go up to the next one. And there's a little score line there. You're going to fold this down. Ooh, I overfolded that corner. All right, and then you're going to tuck that back there. That's it, you guys. You just do that all the way to the top. There we go. Oops, gotta fold this down. And it is important to use that bone folder, or if you don't have a bone folder, a butter knife works just fine, to do that, because you want those nicely creased. I overfold it. Zoom in on this. I'll show my mistake here. I folded it a little bit lower than the crease, and so it kind of made this yucky piece right there. This is the correct way to do it. Okay, I wanted to point that out. So you're going to do that all the way to the top until you get to the star. And then with the star, this doesn't have a fold line on it, so you do need to be a little careful. You're just going to kind of pull that over, and you're going to lay that down like that. There we go. And then I did find that adding a little dot of glue, get my glue cap off. Here we go, a little Cosmic Shimmer glue. Just put a little bit right back there. And then that's gonna hold that down nicely. My glue is clogged. But anyway, that's gonna hold that down and it'll look really nice. So when you get this whole piece done, you can just place that right on the mat. It's going to align perfectly. That's what that looks like. And then there's these little holes where they've already been die cut. And you can just leave those as they are, or you can use them as a guide to add your little circle tassels here. And we like to use a little jewel picker for that. And it's got a large end and it's got a little tiny end as well. What you want to do is just take one of the medium-sized stickers here, and you would just do that. You kind of do a little stirring motion, and that lifts right off. And then you can just place that right over one of those little holes and decorate it as you'd like. And I just went right down the center too on mine. So as you can see, it's so easy to do. It's really a joy to do because it's so easy. All right, so let's move on to the next one. This one is the wreath. Oh, so pretty. Grab the wreath. Now, as I said, this one has more pieces to it. So for this one, you're gonna cut one, once again, from the light green and the dark green. Now, there's two shades of green in here. There's one that's sort of a mossy dark green. I didn't use that one. Probably should have on this one. But you're going to cut two of these, one with the light green face up and one with the dark green face up. And then you do that same little folding technique all the way around. And then I used, okay, so yeah, on the dark green one, you want to use the die, of course. And then when you're done die cutting this one, sorry, I skipped ahead. You put this one in and it makes that center. So if you don't put the center on, it's just going to be a solid circle. Just kind of cool. Now, here's the trick on this one. If you don't put the circle in the same place on the bottom part of the wreath, it's going to be off a little bit. So here's a tip for me. If you want it to be sort of an easier version of this one, you could just die cut a red circle and put it right there. And then it would just look the same. So that's just a little easy tip there. All right, so the ornaments, I die cut those from, this is gingham #1 papers, and there's this beautiful little red there. And so I just took my 6.5 by 5 inch card, and I had used the red adorable scoreboard, Matastic adorable scoreable cardstock, and I just glued that on this portion, and then I just took a little scrap of the red gingham and glued it here. And then we've got primary colors, Fancy Border Dazzles, and I used the red one right there. And then I also used those Christmas script greeting dazzles I was telling you about, and I used those in red. And I really liked that tone-on-tone look there. And my ornaments, of course, some are just solid red, some are gingham. And then there's this little space on these ornaments that's supposed to be, I guess that's sort of like a little reflection part. And I would switch out, and I put the red gingham here and then the solid red one here, just for fun, just for funsies. And then I used some more of those sweet little glitter, red glitter dazzle stickers in between, and topped that with a little gingham, red gingham ribbon. And for this one, I actually took 2 lengths of ribbon and held them together and tied a bow, and then just sort of separated them out. So it's sort of a double bow. So that's a fun card to make. All right, so the next one is the snowflake, I think we'll do. Okay, the snowflake, oops, comes in 2 pieces. And here is a snowflake card that is also an easel card. So this is made with a 5x5 card. Let's talk about the base of this card, and then we'll talk about the folding. Here is one that I've just die cut like this, and I'll show you how to fold that one in a moment. So for this one, for my card, I have a 5x5 card somewhere on my desk, buried. Here we are. There we go. And I just placed the fold at the top of this 5x5 card. And then I'm going to get my scoreboard. And I'm going to score it halfway, or 2.5 inches. And I love doing the easel card because I think it has a lot of wow, and it's so easy to do. All right, so that's going to be your card base, just like that. And then what I did is I covered my card with Snowfall paper pack, some beautiful snowy paper right here in sort of some purple colors. And then along the top and bottom edge, I put some purple jewel border dazzle stickers, Lene. And these just peel right off. And put those along the top and the bottom. And then after I got that done, I wanted to make a little stand for the inside. And the Snowfall paper pack has a collection of little cutouts and greetings. And I cut out the season greetings, and I put several sort of strips of foam tape from our giant roll of foam tape, which is such a great deal. I'll list all of these down below the video. And then I I'll put another little length of border dazzle there. But you want to put foam tape there so that you have something to prop your card against. So it has a little stand there. And then I took some little purple jewel dazzle stickers and my little jewel picker again, and I decorated my entire snowflake and even the little snowflakes right there. So let's talk about how the snowflake works. So once again, for this one, you would need to die cut the base part of this. You're going to die cut this twice. For this purposes, I die cut it once from this, and then put the pattern on it, and then I have this topper. So I would still need one to go down below it, but I just wanted to show you the folding on this one. Once again, so easy to do. So on this one, you're going to start at the bottom. Here we go. I'll start. You're going to start at the bottom of the center of the snowflake, rather. You're going to fold that up, and then we're going to fold this next one up. Kind of nice just to fold them. I need to get my bone folder. Okay, so you're going to fold these up. Oh, I started at the wrong place again. That's okay. Fold them up. Fold them up. And then this top one is just going to get stuck right behind. Oh, I'm off camera, sorry. This top one is going to get folded right there. And then the next one, you sort of lift this one back, tuck this one under. And that's all there is to it. And you just do that all the way around. This one again. And that's what it looks like with the backing on it and everything. And then I just added those jewel stickers to that, and it's just fun glitter. Loved it. All right, I've got one more to show you, and that is the poinsettia. All right, the poinsettia has 3 pieces. We've got the background piece. This one is the leaves here. Okay, so that went like that from green. And then you're going to die cut this again from the red cardstock. And the back is a sort of nice sort of salmon-y color. And for this one, you just fold everything over. Okay, it's every other strip, you fold them over. Very easy to do. And then when I was all done, I die cut these little center, are poinsettias, are these like, are they the stamen? They look like little berries, but the center of the poinsettia. Out of the gold color, glued that in there, and then this is a gatefold card. Okay, and this paper that I used is Christmas Memories paper pack, 12 by 12. And it has this wonderful sort of light green gingham that I used. And then I used primary fancy border dazzle stickers in this wonderful green at the top and the bottom. If you don't know how to make a gatefold card, very simple, I'll show you how to do that. On the inside, there is a fold from the original fold on the card that you want to cover. So I just took some scraps of paper. This little greeting is from the paper pack, and then we've got some more of those primary border dazzles. So let's show you how to make that gatefold. So you're going to take your card. This is 5 by 6.5 inch. Once again, you're going to start at the center to make a fold on each side. So it's 2.5 inches on this side, and then 2.5 inches on this side. I love these easy folds. You're going to fold that in towards the center. Make sure your card is aligned properly. Mine is a little askew for some reason. Okay, we're going to correct that. And then we're going to fold the other side. Yep, that one's just fine. In as well. Maybe I didn't fold it at exactly 2.5. Because they're not meeting. Let's check that again. There we go. All right, so that's how you get your gatefold. But see, now you still have that fold in the center right here, so that's why you want to cover that. And then that's your presentation when it opens. So really easy card to do, and I think it's really nice when you have these large dies. You could use that technique on any of these dies. You guys, we've got a fantastic money saver to share with you. It's on the right-hand side of the screen, so I would definitely check that one out. And all of the items, all of the paper packs that were used, and all of the stickers and everything are listed down below our video. So check that out, it's right down there. And if you're watching us on YouTube, then all you have to do is click the link below the video and it'll take you right to our Paper Wishes webisode page. And hey, while you're there, a thumbs up would be very much appreciated. And hey, subscribe. We do 4 to 5 of these videos a week and we wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.